So Matt Mickish with several changes in the lineup. John Lethman after winning Game 3, starting in net. First time the Fish have not alternated goalies. First period, Walleye in the power play. Brandon Hawkins over to Riley Sawchuk, but Jack LaFontaine stonewalls the playoffs' leading goal scorer. Later in the first, Sam Cragg's great feed ahead to Chase Grisock all alone, but LaFontaine, the glove save, keeping it scoreless. Later in the first, Mavericks with the man advantage. Jerry McKenna the shot, but Lethman up to the task, scoreless after 20 minutes of play. And the second period, more of the same. Walleye, another great chance. Matt Anderson to Grisock, pass LaFontaine, but the post keeps it out of the net. Still no score. Late in the second, Mavericks back on the power play. Justin McPherson and David Cotton both with chances, but Lethman making the saves. Two teams combined for 0 for 6 on the power play in regulation. That's a hint. 7 minutes to go, still no score. Brandon Hawkins to Matt Anderson, redirects and pass LaFontaine. First goal of the game goes to Toledo. But a minute and a half later, Mavericks 3-on-1. Lethman, the first save. Rebound comes to the side of the net, and Jake Jaramko pops it over the blocker. Game now tied at 1. 5.5 left in regulation. Neither team would score in that regulation, so for the first time in this series, headed to overtime. In OT, Sawchuk, great chance, but LaFontaine rising to the challenge. 36 saves, keeping his team in it. Fish would dominate most of the overtime, but would not capitalize on a power play. Mavericks, Kolkoski, that's your game winner. Walleye fall 2-1 in overtime. A devastating loss as they fall 3-1 in the best-of-7 series. Tomorrow now, a make-or-break Game 5.
They scored the overtime goal. We had our chances and didn't take advantage, but I thought we played a great hockey game. Johnny Lethman was great in net for us. We had a lot of opportunities we wanted, and that's what happens this time of year. It's two great hockey teams. I mean, our backs are against the wall when we got here. I mean, we had to win 3 games, and so nothing has changed in anything we need to accomplish. Go home and prepare and get ourselves ready for tomorrow.
Matt Melzak and Jordan Strack standing by live from Independence, Missouri, with more on this game.
Well, they say sometimes in the game of hockey, you can play a great game, you can play a perfect game, and you can have that one guy that can beat you. And tonight, it just felt like Jack LaFontaine. He did it again at 2 nights to Game 2. He had 39 saves. Tonight, he's in the mid-30s, allows 1 goal in each game.
Yeah, it's the great equalizer in hockey. If you have a hot goaltender, it feels like the Walleye ran into this last year with Adam Scheel in Idaho, and they're running into it once again here in Kansas City with Jack LaFontaine. I thought the Walleye were probably the better team for most of this hockey game. They probably deserved a better fate here tonight, but sometimes the hockey gods don't care what you deserve. Things just don't go your way. The Walleye not able to find a way here, and now their season is going to be on the line coming up tomorrow night.
Yeah, Kansas City, a team, they can sit back, they can wait, because they know if they get that opportunity. You look at their 2 goals tonight, both of them odd man rushes. One finished, the overtime game winner finished on that odd man rush. The second one was the scramble after the odd man rush.
Yeah, and they can just find ways to make you pay. There's a reason they have been so good all year long. They make teams pay with your mistakes. That we knew that coming into this series. The Walleye have been able to do that to so many opponents throughout the years. Kansas City is doing that to the Walleye here. When you make just a little bit of a mistake, it doesn't even have to be anything big. It's a little bobble here. It's a stick lift there. They put it in the back of your net very quickly, and that's what we've seen here so far.
All right, so we got to ask the question: what does Toledo have to do to not only win tomorrow, but then win this series ultimately?
Yeah, it sounds cliche. I understand that, but it's got to be one shift at a time, and you have to have total buy-in from every single person in that locker room. If there's anybody that doesn't buy in, it's not going to go well. So you have to get everybody on board, find a way to get everybody fired up and ready to go tomorrow night, and take it one shift at a time, and then string a couple periods together.
And we'll see if they can do just that with their season on the line tomorrow night here in Kansas City. Back to you.